What's up YouTube? You're watching Shoe DIY, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to bar lace your Jordan 1 lows. So let's get into it. The first thing we're going to do is take the lace down through the outside first hole. Bring your lace a little way up into the shoe, and then when you take your lace across the front, just make sure that you're flattening it as you go. Then we're going to take the other end of the lace and bring it down through the inside first hole. Again, bring it up a little way into the shoe, and then to make sure the laces are the same length, hold on to the ends and pull up, and in that way you'll make sure they're nice and even. So we're just going to take that twist out by pulling the lace out a little bit and pulling it back through the hole. And then we're going to start with the outside lace. We're going to bring it up, miss that hole, and bring it up through the outside third hole. When you're bringing the lace out through the hole to bring it across the shoe, just make sure that you've twisted it round a little bit to make sure that when it comes out it sits nice and flat. And then we're going to bring it across the shoe and down through the inside third hole. And as I'm going, I'm always going to make sure that I'm keeping the lace nice and flat. Then we're going to take that inside lace, keep it on the inside and bring it up through the second hole. Again, just twist it around a little bit to make sure it's flat before you bring it over to the outside second hole. And then as you bring it over, you might need to push down into the hole a little bit because you already have a lace running underneath there. Then bring it across, make sure they're both sitting nice and flat. Then we're going to keep that lace in our hand, keep it on the outside, miss out the next hole and go for the next one, bringing it up through the fifth hole. And then we're going to take that across the shoe, just make sure that it's coming out nice and flat. Bring it across the shoe and take it down through the inside fifth hole. And then we're going to take the inside lace, going to bring that up through the inside fourth hole. And then we're going to take that across the shoe to the outside fourth hole. Just going to make sure that they're all sitting evenly and one's not sort of more loose than the other. And then we're going to keep that lace in our hand. We're going to miss out the next hole on the outside of the shoe and bring it up through the last hole. You're going to bring that across the shoe now to the inside last hole. Again, just make sure it's not twisted as it goes across. And then I'm going to put that lace down behind the tongue. And then we're going to take the inside lace, bring it on the inside and up through the last available hole there, which would be your sixth hole. And then we're going to bring that across the shoe to the opposite sixth hole. So just make sure that they're all nice and evenly placed. Take the lace, put it behind the tongue, and then when you wear the shoe, you want the laces to be under your feet or on top of your feet to make sure that they keep the lace in the right place. So there you have your left shoe. Now let's move on to the right. So with the right shoe, we're going to take the lace down through the outside first hole in that way that you'll make sure that your lacing style mirrors each other with both shoes. Take your lace across the front and down through the inside first hole. And then I'm going to do the same as we did. We're going to bring up those laces, ends together and pull up through the shoe. So we're going to start with the outside lace, miss out the second hole and come up through the third hole. keep the lace in your hand, making sure that it comes out of the hole nice and flat, and we're going to bring it across the shoe to the inside third hole. Then we're going to take the inside lace, we're going to bring it up through the inside second hole. And then we're going to take that across the shoe to the outside second hole. And then we're going to keep that lace in our hand and bring it up through the fifth hole. And then take it across the shoe to the inside fifth hole. Then we're going to take the inside lace and we're going to bring that up on the next available hole, which is the fourth hole. And then we're going to take that across the shoe to the outside fourth hole. Then keeping that lace in your hand, bring it up through the last hole on the outside. And then across the shoe to the opposite last hole. And then tuck that behind your tongue. And then we're going to take the inside lace. Just going to tighten that one up a little bit. Going to take the inside lace and we're going to bring it up through the next available hole on the inside, which would be your sixth hole. And then we're going to make sure it's nice and flat, take it across the shoe to the outside sixth hole. And we're just going to make sure that they're all nice and evenly placed and that lace goes behind your tongue. Slide it down through the side, and there you have your right and your left bar lace Jordan 1 lows. I hope that was helpful. If it was, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.